Are you constantly tense, worried, or on edge?
Does your anxiety interfere with your work, school, or family responsibilities?
Are you plagued by fears that you know are irrational but can't shake?
Do you believe that something bad will happen if certain things do not go certain ways?
Do you avoid everyday situations or activities because they cause you anxiety?
Do you experience sudden, unexpected attacks of heart-pounding panic?
Do you feel like danger and catastrophe are around every corner?
Then, that is a sign of anxiety disorder.
Anxiety disorders are one of the most treatable mental health problems we see, says a neuroscientist and psychiatrist. Still, for reasons we don't fully understand, most people who have these problems don't get the treatments that could really help them.
Many of us worry from time to time. We fret over finances, we feel anxious about job interviews, or even get nervous about social gatherings. But these feelings can be normal or even helpful because they may give us a boost of energy to help us focus. But for people with anxiety disorders, they can actually be overwhelming.
People with these disorders have feelings of fear and uncertainty that interfere with everyday activities and last for 6 months or more. Anxiety disorders can also raise your risk for other medical problems such as heart disease, diabetes, substance abuse, and depression.
The good news is that most anxiety disorders get better with therapy. The course of treatment depends on the type of anxiety disorder. Medications, physiotherapy, or a combination of both can usually relieve troubling symptoms.
Since anxiety disorders are a group of related conditions rather than a singular disorder, symptoms may vary from person to person. One individual may suffer from intense anxiety attacks that strike without warning, while another gets panicky at the thought of mingling at a party. Someone else may struggle with a disabling fear of driving or uncontrollable intrusive thoughts.
Yet, another may live in a constant state of tension, worrying about anything and everything. But despite their different forms, all anxiety disorder elicits an intense fear or worry out of proportion to the situation at hand.
One of the most common types of anxiety disorder is social anxiety disorder, or social phobia. It affects both women and men equally. People with social phobia may worry for days or weeks before a social event. They often get embarrassed, self-conscious, and afraid of being judged. They find it hard to talk to others. They may blush, sweat, tremble, or feel sick to their stomach when around other people.
Other common types of anxiety disorder include generalized anxiety disorder, which affects nearly 7 million adults, and panic disorder, which affects about 6 million people. Both are twice as common in women as in men.
People with generalized anxiety disorder worry endlessly over everyday issues like health, money, or family problems, even if they realize there's little cause for concern. They startle easily, can't relax, and can't concentrate. They find it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep. They may get headaches, muscle aches, or unexplained pains. Symptoms often get worse during times of stress.
Anxiety disorders tend to run in families, but researchers aren't certain why some family members develop these conditions while others do not. No specific genes have been found to actually cause an anxiety disorder. Many different factors, including genes, stress, and the environment, have small effects that add up in complex ways to affect a person's risk of these disorders.
While having an anxiety disorder can be disabling, preventing you from living the life you want, it is important to know that you are not alone. Anxiety disorder are among the most common mental health issues and are highly treatable.
So, do not fret.
Do not worry, because anxiety does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows, but only empties today of its strength. Food and health is here.
Stand by you, stand by you. Food and health, stand by you, stand by you, stand by you.
We will stand by you,
stand by you, stand by you. Food and health, stand by you, stand by you, stand by you.
Food and Health Communications, always there to stand by you.